And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Napoleon Total War 3 replay 8.7 on my brand new PC. So hopefully you guys enjoy the graphics. Before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, subscribe, start, Patreon and donation link in the description below. Obviously, if I can make enough, I can go full time and bring you guys replays daily. So that's probably the end goal here. But if not, please remember to like, subscribe, and tick that bell for notifications, and also comment below, as that does greatly support the channel almost just as much. And so today is a 4v4, and I'm sent it by Conan, who also tagged me in the replay, so thank you, Conan. Today's an interesting replay, guys. We have a French army commanded by Napoleon himself and his 3 commanders, versus a 7th coalition consisting of Prussian and English forces. Now, there's a lot of maneuvering in this battle, I'm told, so look forward to that. And so looking at the front lines here, we've got some CA cav here, just probably scouting ahead, I think. We see the enemy coming into view. There's the Prussians right there. We see that the first is the Garda Imperiale, and this is pretty much the general's army, commanded by Napoleon himself over there. We have some 12 pounders here, some 6 pounders, some grenadiers, line infantry. Over here we have the first commander of the 3rd Corps, commanded by Killerman, who's also bringing some 12 pounders and some 6 pounders. He's also bringing some C2 and C1 elite cavalry. He's also bringing some line infantry and 2 units of voltigeurs. Actually, this is a 3rd ally, commanded by D'Erion, the 1st Corps. He's also got some cav here, and this is mostly his infantry. His general is also way back there. John Baptiste. Okay, this is the next player, commanded the 3rd Corps by Killerman. He's got his cav out front here. We've got a lot of cav out here. Joined by the final French ally, Relay, commanding the 2nd Corps. He's got his 6 pounders already deployed and begin firing at the enemy cavalry. We might have a little cavalry battle coming soon. Relay's I don't know how to say that. Relay's army's moving up. They'll probably form this big wide open patch here. Use the trees as cover. The trees will slow down any cavalry charge, any potential cavalry charge. So this is actually pretty good for an army to move forward. It's easy for them to defend their rear as well. But since there is no action at the moment, we'll do a small cut here and come back soon. Okay guys, we've got our first cavalry engagement coming in. And I gotta get the camera right. Oh, little jitters. There we go. But the angle's all mixed up. Just in time though. Looks like the French have driven back the coalition. 1 Prussian unit broke. The remaining English troops that joined him pulled back before they broke. And it looks like we've got a little bit of a lull coming our way. So, we will do a small cut. See you soon. Okay guys, looks like we had a small engagement over here before. 1 French unit managed to pull out in time. The other one unfortunately broke. He's lost about half his men. We didn't miss too much. Most of these are dead French cavalry troops. So the English won this fight. We got the general's army moving up, along with the 1st Corps in support. It looks like General's army deployed 1 artillery crew, 2 infantry divisions to cover it. They're also firing at 3 or 4 English units here, just guarding the river crossing. Looks like the artillery is just giving a bit of a shellacking. Okay, we've got a battle coming in. I think Prussia's making a huge mistake here. They're charging a cavalry unit that's, you know, slightly less, but these guys are weakened as well. Plus, we've got the French army literally right next to them, behind them, covering this unit. So even if Prussia won this fight, they would have been annihilated by the French army. I really don't know why he did that. Oh! I think they might have killed their own troops there. Another guy got taken out by artillery. One more shot could break the unit. I know some of you guys don't like the close-ups, but right now, this is where the fighting is, or it looks like it's going to be. And I just want to show the armor on these dudes. Damn, they look cool. Like the Roman soldiers of old, almost. I'm sure the French are going to try and go in. Prussia's got the high ground here. I'm wondering where the rest of the army is. Why aren't they trying to hold the high ground? All I see is cav. And the French not only have their infantry, they've got their cavalry right next to them. There's no way the coalition can hold here, not with the troops they have in place. But they're going in anyway. Against C1 cav, that's ridiculous. Oh, we got more cav coming in. Some C4 cav. This appears to be the best cavalry, or the best quality cavalry the coalition has that I've seen so far. And we've got the French army providing support. This is crazy. They're being assaulted there on their right flank. Looks like we have one infantry division up here. Oh, cavalry's coming in. They charged and then pulled out. And we've got the French army just firing, chasing off the cavalry. Don't know if they're going to fire though. What's going on over here? Okay, so it looks like we have the First Corps army moving over. The First Corps is covering the left flank, while we have Second Corps and Third Corps moving up on the right. Looks like Third Corps is covering the centre, Second Corps is covering the right flank. And the General's unit is facing off against the English army sitting here. I don't know if there's two English armies and two Prussian armies. I think there could be, but can't confirm that at this stage. I think that's the general unit there, yes. Roland Hill, Daddy Hill. What a strange name. Will they fire? They are in range. French going in. Well, these guys are getting hit. See our cavalry being peppered. We have a 23rd Light Dragoon unit here. Oh, we got one unit that was sacrificed. They were just slaughtered where they stood. We've got the C1 Cav leading the way. Now, the coalition's movements so far have been very strange. They've attacked the French army and then pulled back, and with only like 1 or 2 units each time. Like, they haven't really committed to any attack they've instigated, really. It's like they're trying to draw the French army into a false sense of security, trying to draw them forward, draw them into a trap. Now, obviously I can't confirm that at this stage, but it's just weird. Because so far the coalition's actions are definitely working against them. I mean, we've got C7 and C8 Cav here going up against C1 infantry. That being said, it looks like their morale was pretty low there. It's fluctuating. We've got reinforcements coming in now to support them. We've got another C1 Cav unit coming in. Oh, it is chaos over the battlefield. Coalition cavalry force has been broken. France pressing their advantage. Prussia forming square. Driving back the French cavalry. To a new target, it would seem.
We have killed their general, sir.
Oh, nice work. Must be right here. Looks like Killerman's men might have taken him out. Yeah, the French unit bayonet charged their way into the Prussian force. Okay, Prussia broke the force. But now they broke themselves. Just too much enemy fire. This is a real turkey shoot. 75 men remaining. It's like we can see some of the bullets as they pass by almost. Okay, once again, coalition falling back. Wait, French infantry just peppering the cavalry here of England. I don't know why he's just letting the troops shoot him like that. Where are they going? Oh yeah, got Cav coming in. C7 Cav against C7 Cav. And the French cavalry won this fight. It's looking promising again. Looks like we have a 6-pounder there that's being recalled. They're pulling them back across the river maybe. Oh, and the English won that fight. Oh, they broke themselves. Oh, it's like, I think that horse was dragging its occupant before, but then it keeled over. See, this is what I don't get. I've seen this a couple times already during this fight. The coalition has sent up one unit against 3 or more, multiple units. Now this is L1 infantry. Seems to be faring pretty good here against the 2nd Corps. We've lost a few men. But we got the French army establishing a superior firing line here. And I'm not sure what the plan is. Coalition appears to be sending up more men. Oh no, they're recalling them. So it looks like we might have a sacrificial unit here on our hands. And morale's weakening. Alright, they're getting in closer. Okay, they broke him. Probably still. Oh, that they're adopting the column formation. So they're trying to move up quickly. They got one guy blowing the trumpet, literally. Now this formation here seems very disorganized. I don't know what the coalition's really thinking here or planning. We got a lot of men coming in here, occupying this one space. It's a prime target for any artillery. I'm surprised surprised the French don't have any set up. Looks like they do it at the top of the hill, but it doesn't appear to be firing yet. It's hidden. Got some 6-pounders set up here though. Okay, looks like we got the French artillery targeting the Prussian artillery. Oh, this could be good or bad. Just above their heads. Oh, you see that? He got blown away. Alright, they're trying to target the artillery crew. Prussian forces trying to establish a solid battle line here. But we've got the French trying to attack, outflank the enemy. We've got the C1 Cav here in the background here. And we have French infantry moving around to try and cut off and surround the Prussian forces here on this side of the bank. Once again, the French managing to once again maintain infantry superiority on the battle line. They form a square here against the dragoons. C1 Cav here is just ploughing into the Prussian forces. And the French infantry are following them in. Also, the artillery position's been overrun. Not looking too good here for the coalition. But they're setting up more forces. They want to try and hold the side of the bank. They're determined not to be driven across. They're ploughing some Royal North British Cav C4. 2nd Dragoon Scott Greys. Cavalry yet. Once again, the French are peppering the coalition's forces, trying to drive them away. Okay, we're about almost halfway point on the clock. The French finish early, I don't know. Or will the Prussians attain victory? We still don't know. Now this is interesting. The coalition appears to be forming a perimeter around the rear of the house, using the house as a shield against the French artillery. Okay, we've got 3 12-pounders, 3 6-pounders, and 2 more 6-pounders firing on the house here. The house appears to be occupied by an English unit. Sorry, don't know why it was so hard for me to say. Okay, the coalition appears to be holding the line, and we've got the French pulling back. We also got some artillery here. We've got some artillery here. I think there was some artillery around here that I can't see right now. We've got 16% damage to the house. We've got the French army trying to outflank the British. Okay, Arthur Weaser's over there. Artillery coming in. Looks like he just missed the French units here. We've got the French trying to maintain pressure.
All hope is lost, son. This battle
We've got
is almost
Voltigeurs
won.
moving up. %, now. Now we've got a few English units in the brush that we can't see. See the tracer rounds though. Yeah. Giving you guys a quick bird's eye view. So look. Alright. So it looks like the coalition is forming a solid perimeter here. As I said, so far it's holding, but you can see the French army is moving in and has plenty of men in reserve. They don't want to commit everything all at once. They want to try and wean the enemy down, if I'm saying that right. Wear the enemy down, I guess. 28% now in the house. Okay, you've got one English unit just blasted the smithereens there by artillery. We've got a bayonet charge here from the general's army. Looks like more units are going in for a charge. Or will they be firing? Hang on. There you go. See, I think there's a real danger here. I mean, we've got the French surrounding this area. And we've also got the French trying to cut off their retreat on this side of the crossing as well. Effectively trapping all the forces here. And they're blasting this house. It seems like the French army is determined to destroy this house. We've got bayonet charge moving in. So the French army is surrounding the coalition forces on this side of the river. Without additional support, they're going to lose all these men. And we've got another sally out here from the English player. All players. Oh, there we go. The general just got killed in a massive explosion. Oh, the flames are burning. The coalition forces are trying to move in and hold the house. We've got the French army going in as well, so it's a pretty even fight, as you can see. Oh. It looks like the English wants to try and hold the bank. Moving up additional forces now. Fortunately for the coalition, looks like the French army pulled out, but now the reinforcements are going in. Okay, yeah, we've got the remaining of the Second Corps army moving up. Looks like Second Corps is committing everything here. Okay, up close and personal. I think we've got bayonet charge on our hands. Yes, we do. Okay, the French just took that building, so they won't be destroying it anymore. "24 minutes left to play. Left 24 minutes until a victor arises, or we end in a draw." This isn't a lock battle. There are points available on the field, but this is I'll double check the map. I've got it actually listed here. Hang on. Yeah, the map is Portugal 3. somehow the French forces just keep achieving firing line superiority. We've got 3 English units here against maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 French units. I can't tell if there's any in the bushes. I don't think so. We got more French forces back there. We got a lot of broken troops here. The French armies could simply move in and crush the English if they wanted to. I don't know why they're giving him a reprieve. We've got 5 French units inside this one little house here. It's nuts. The French are pulling back, they don't want to fight here. Alright, looks like we're going to have a break. So I'll do a small cut and come back soon. Okay guys, we've got the English armies moving forward. There's not too many left of the Prussian forces. So second corps facing the English forces on this side, and we have the General's army and the first corps. Voltigeurs are out way in front here. These English units have low morale, but they should still win this fight. Voltigeurs getting out of there. Alright. Ah, the English are pulling back again. They were going to attack, but they pulled back. Oh, look at our bayonet charge. We've got some L5 infantry over here. I've got some L6 infantry too, some Jaegers. Yeah, the French have got to move forward, they've got to press. They're winning the bayonet fight. A gap is opening up. They can exploit this. French forces have got to move in closer. We've got the artillery just barreling down here on the English forces. Right now everything's going the way of the French. They've got to apply the pressure. They've got to keep the pressure on, move the units in closer, drive the enemy back. I mean, we've got the artillery coming in. That's doing its job. And given the morale of the English army, if the French forces moved in right now, I think we could see a mass chain rout on our hands. That artillery is being really accurate today. These guys are flying all over the place. We've got 9-pounder artillery over there, a couple of units actually of 9-pounders. So the red team still has a lot of firepower on their hands. The French need to assemble all their artillery here on this slope. Just fire relentlessly into the English forces holding that side of the river. Or better yet, just send all their cavalry around the crossing here. And we've got one of the French players, I think, setting up his forces. We've got some 91st, we've got some Royal Sappers, some 91st, it's like the Rory's Highlanders. Oh. He went flying. Jesus, it's raining Highlanders. Oh, we've got a 12-pounder just smashing this position. Saw that coming. So the ball was going straight to the ground then. There you go. Huge hit. A lot of them went down. Luckily a lot of them getting back up. Okay, 17 minutes left on the clock. And we have the English forces moving up. Now this is actually pretty smart here. If the English aren't careful, they could lose all 5 units here occupying the house. There's 259 men that could be killed if they're not careful. Seriously, I don't know why we don't see a huge concentration of English fire here on this house right now in an attempt to kill all those men. Would really help them out. That looks like we've got a small break on the hand, so we'll see you soon. And we're back. This is very brave and naive of the English player to do this. He's really exposed himself. He's being outflanked as we speak. The French have withdrawn pretty much all their forces here. Oh no, they've still got 5 units in the house. Not bad. Don't know what their plan is. Okay, we've got another battle raging over here. Yeah, the English player is really vulnerable to cav charges here. We've got a lot of enemy cav here. Sorry, a lot of French cav. Not to mention we've got French artillery firing into their backs. The soldiers are just flying everywhere these days. These guys are what's left of the C2. Royal Crevates. Heavy infantry. Are they going to go in for it to shoot or a bayonet charge? They're going for a bayonet charge. Here comes the cavalry to finish them off. The English armies in disarray. They've been swallowed up here by a nicely timed cavalry charge from the rear and bayonet charge from the front. Okay, English forces here have been destroyed. Only a few English troops remain. I don't know why the French aren't getting the cavalry going around the riverbank to attack the English in the rear at the same time they press up all their forces. There is not much left of the English army. I don't know why the French army isn't just pushing forward to try and finish them off. And there's only 13 minutes left on the clock. Okay. We've got some French units moving up. I was going to do a small cut here, but a few French units there broken. Napoleon is in danger of being killed himself here. Building damage down to 64. That was artillery there. So we've got a bayonet charge on our hands. Oh, they broke. So far the French units are holding. Oh, commanding officer drawing his pistol, firing into the backs of the enemy. Now we've got more troops flying everywhere. Alright, cab coming in. 11 minutes left. We've got a chain round on our hands. The cab's got to finish off these troops so they could come back. Oh, they don't like that. Alright. Looking where we're at right now. Yeah, the second call. They were going forward, but they're pulling back. They have superiority. I don't know why they're pulling back. I guess maybe it's because of artillery, but we can't see the artillery yet. Okay, each side's taking casualties, but it looks like the English is taking a few more casualties here than the French. They're in trouble. The accuracy of that artillery is definitely not helping the coalition's cause. We're seeing a bayonet charge on our hands, or they're just getting close to shoot. Nope, bayonet charge. The English really want to win this fight. French won't hold you. Okay, looks like Guard Imperiale rooted out all the enemy forces here. There's not too many left. Okay, some C3 Cav. That's the most elite cavalry unit for the red team I've seen so far. There's a battle rangey over here, and we have 2 minutes 18 on left from the clock. Oh, that artillery is just sitting for people flying. Who needs planes? We've got artillery. Okay, 1 minute 40 left on the clock. We've got blue troops all over this map right now. So they're taking the 2-pointer, that we can see. They're taking a 1-pointer. So they're already ahead by 1 point. If the red team has the other 2 points unavailable.
Our men are running, sir. Oui, monsieur.
Ah, 7th Coalition's got their C3 Cav. 49 seconds left. If we're treating this by points, and I believe we are, France still wins. But this was a good fight back here from the English. They did last longer than I thought they would. In fact, they've put the French on the back foot a few times in this battle already. Just when it seemed like it was going all French's way, they managed to claw their way back into it. 17 seconds left. So the friendly fire there took out a lot of the unit. And that is it. So I think we got a resounding victory here for the French from Napoleon and his allies. Conan got 1,071 kills. Joseph Bonatiotsky, really I'm sorry if I get your name wrong, 1996. Lishing got 1286. And Bazark 908. The Nate Devourer got 580 kills, Philip got 514, Gordy 718, and Mickey on 944. So well done to all players. Now, looking at what I believe is Conan's unit. His standout performance were the artillery 6-pounder 107 and 12-pounder 134. L4 infantry served him well on 113, 103 kills. And the rest is average to good, but we also have some grenadiers here, 114. So yeah, Portugal. Alrighty, thank you to Conan for posting the replay on the Discord and tagging me. That was much appreciated. This was a great battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it in 2K. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.